Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello guys, I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me today. The reading today is going to be what the Divine Masculines want you to know. I like to do these once a week and they're very powerful readings. So I love using these for this reading as well, and it's so appropriate. It's what your soul wants you to know. So it's going to be what your Divine Masculine wants you to know today, what message you need to hear from your Divine Masculine today. And then I will use the Divine Masculine messages of love from Liz Harrison for the communication as well. So I'm going to start shuffling. If you are new, welcome to my channel, Align with My Soul. My name is Zoe, and thank you to all of you for all your love and support that you give me, comments, the donations, to take the time to share about your journey, just your love and encouragement to me personally as well. So thank you so much. I'm so very grateful, and the whole purpose of this channel is for me to be close to people that are in the same or similar situation to me. Because this journey can be very lonely and challenging at times, even though it's a blessing, and you feel like you're going crazy. So to be close to people that are experiencing similar things, it means so much to me, and we're helping each other. I'm helping you, and when I'm doing these readings I'm helping myself as well, and the feedback and everything that you're giving me is helping me. So I'm going to start shuffling. My readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you've clicked on this reading. If it resonates, the message, it means it's for you. And I use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, because that's how I channel. It's easier for you to understand, so just put it into your situation, how it resonates to you. And please don't be offended, I do realise it's just energy. Right, let's do this, guys. What is it your Divine Masculine wants you to know today? What is the message for you today from your Divine Masculine? What he wants you to know today? What is the message for you, to the person that's watching, from your Divine Masculine? What is the message today your Divine Masculine wants you to know? Nice clear message. I did ask for God's blessing and guidance before I did this. Oh my goodness. 3 cards have just fallen, so I'm going to go with them. And there is a breakthrough. So there's going to be, they want you to know there is going to be a breakthrough. So that's really positive. Beauty and delight. So how amazing is that? I wanted 3 cards and 3 cards came out without me having to pick them. So that's amazing. And at the bottom of the deck is awakening. So this is a very powerful reading even before I've got started. So there is going to be a breakthrough. Your Divine Masculine wants you to know there is going to be a breakthrough. Don't give up. Keep trusting. This week is very intense because we're just leading up to the new moon in Pisces, and energies are really intense. You may be feeling it. I feel that Divine Feminines are feeling uncomfortable and really being pushed to put in their trust and belief into place this week, to stay focused and completely switch off from what's going on in the 3D. So the message today your Divine Masculine wants you to know is there is going to be a breakthrough. And my reading for the week, I put a reading up for this week, and it was so powerful, so positive about the Divine Masculine. So you may not have seen anything yet, but the Divine Masculines want you to know, your Divine Masculine wants you to know that there is going to be a breakthrough. So stay focused, keep believing, switch off from what's going on in the 3D. It's really important that you put into practice everything you've learned and what you know. Trust yourself, be in tune with yourself, and switch off from what's going on in the 3D. And that isn't easy sometimes. It really isn't easy. Because you could be being triggered left, right and centre. Your Divine Masculine may still be silent. You don't know what's going on. So that's very challenging. But you've got to really be in tune with yourself and stay focused, and your Divine Masculine wants you to know that today. So let's see what it says in my book. Can you believe it? 33, there you go again. I can't help myself. Always say, can you believe it? It's my little thing, but let's see what it says in the book. The card meaning is positive breakthrough. Everything you've been doing for the past few years have been preparing you for this time. An immense self-realisation is on its way. Something for you which you've waited a long time is about to come to fruition. There you go. That is a message for from your Divine Masculine, what he wants you to know. So your Divine Masculine realises how much work you've put in, how powerful you are, and he knows how much work you've put in, basically, and he knows it's been a long time. And the last few years or even longer, you have been preparing for this breakthrough. So let's see what else it says. Your soul wants you to know: fruit drops from the tree when it's ripe, flowers open to the day when the sun rises, and a bird's egg cracks open when it's time. Everything that you've been doing has prepared you for the coming breakthrough. Quit standing on the cliff wondering what you should do. Just jump off, spread your arms, and you shall fly. It's not life as usual anymore. Your patience is going to pay off. Old limitations and inner blockages are dropping away. Usually the things that keep you from moving forward is fear. This is truly the time to feel the fear and do it anyway. And the affirmation is: I soar into limitless love, light and joy. Sorry, I'm a bit clumsy with my words. Guys, this message your Divine Masculine wants to say to you today is very, very powerful. Everything you've learned, everything you have been putting into place, the trust, the belief, you've really, really got to put that in and be committed to this right now. It's really important. And they realise that you want this breakthrough, and there is going to be a breakthrough. You have been so patient, and you've just got to stay focused right now. You've got to stay focused, and everything you've been wanting and preparing for has been growing, and everything does happen when it's supposed to happen, divine timing. So don't give up. Keep doing what you're doing, and you may have got to that wall where you just feel you just cannot do any more, and you haven't got any more strength, but you can do this. You can do this. You can find this inner strength, because you know how to deal with this situation. But I think you've been really tested this week, and you're really having to really show this in the 3D. So don't get caught up in all of this intense energy, negativity, doubt and fear. Everything could be really been thrown at you at the moment to really test you, to see how much you do trust and believe in your Divine Masculine, to believe in yourself, to believe in God, to believe in this journey. Everything that you've learned, and everything that you know, and everything you've been putting into practice, what you've been preparing for, there is going to be a breakthrough, but you're being tested. So stick with it, what you know, be in tune with yourself. It's so important at this time, in this this particular time on this journey, and what you're wanting, what you're dreaming and desiring is going to come to fruition. It is going to happen. There is going to be a breakthrough. So keep believing and trusting. And as I said, guys, I know that's really hard sometimes. And when, you know, in the guidebook it's saying about jump off, spread your arms open, fly. But this is for you. It's not about you actually doing anything. To me, that isn't you doing anymore, because I feel the Divine Feminines have done enough. But the hardest thing or the most challenging thing that we think, you know, the ego tells us, is to do this believing and trusting in this, in your Divine Masculine, in God, Spirit, Source. You're really having to put this into practice now. You're really having to do this, and being in your heart space and converting everything into love, whatever's going on externally from you. And I think it's challenging, guys. It could be making you feel very uncomfortable, very tired, very ill, or you know, some effect it could be having on you, because you're being really pushed. And it is as simple as believing. It feels so hard to us, isn't it? Why is it so hard? Because of the ego interfering and trying to feed us, and what's going on in the 3D, it triggers us. But it is so simple. All you have to do is believe, and you will receive, and you'll be aligned who you truly are. What you know, the truth. You know the truth within you. It's everything outside of you that's creating this fear and doubt, and the ego feeding you a lot of nonsense. So there is going to be breakthrough, guys. Keep doing this. Everything's how it should be. Trust in this timing. Don't put any expectations on anything. Just surrender to this situation and allow this breakthrough to happen. Everything's how it should be right now. And beauty. Your divine masculine wants you to know there is going to be a breakthrough. They're doing their work. They're committed. You're going to see this breakthrough. Keep believing. And then we come to beauty. Your divine masculine wants you to know and realise your beauty, how beautiful you are. So let's see what it says in the guide, but your divine masculine thinks you're beautiful. He wants you to know that today. You could be feeling, like I said, uncomfortable and really tested, where you just don't feel beautiful. You're not in tune with yourself, but you really must be in tune with yourself this week. You must feel beautiful. You must radiate that out to the world. Be confident of who you are. Everything about you is beautiful. Just being you. Physically, internally, everything about you is beautiful, and your divine masculine wants you to know that today. How powerful is it, this message of me asking what the divine masculines want you to know today? And they want you to know that and these cards flew out. I didn't pick them, they flew out. This is so important, this message today. Okay, let's look. Beauty. So I hope this reading helps you if you're feeling tested at the moment and anxious, lost, we're really being tested, really having to be focused and in tune with yourself and trying to switch off. That's very draining, very tiring, having to do that. So let's see what it says in the card. You're beautiful inside and out. There you go, that's what I said. Your sacred inner and outer space are radiant and glorious. No matter what your age, your loveliness is growing. Create outer harmony in your home and environment, even in small ways, such as a vase or flowers, a scented candle, or clean windows, and your inner grace will glow. So your divine masculine wants you to know how beautiful you are. You're beautiful inside and out. There is nobody like you. Nobody compares to you. And you need to feel this. You need to know this. And when you feel this, when you know this, this radiates out to everybody. And blesses everybody, because they can feel your power. They can feel your light. And they just feel blessed, and they want to have more of that experience. So know how beautiful you are. Your soul wants you to know the more you see beauty around you, in your environment, yourself and your body, the more it will fill your life in all forms. Never say anything about yourself or your body that's negative. Wow. That is heavy, guys. That's deep. That is a big ask, isn't it? Don't put yourself down silently or to others. Instead, affirm beauty and take time to adorn your body and personal space. Take a luxurious bath, do your nails, have a massage, cherish yourself. Within you and around you will glow. Yeah. So when you're cherishing yourself and you realise your worth and you're beautiful, and that radiates out, like I said, and you will glow to everybody. Everybody will be able to see this, and you just feel amazing. And everything you see, you'll feel this love. Because you're feeling love for yourself, you have this realisation about yourself. And the affirmation is, I'm deeply and profoundly beautiful. But this is very, very deep, guys. And this is a really powerful message, because the divine masculines want you to know how beautiful you are. So really, you really do have to focus. So if you are having those chattering chattering in your head that's saying that you're not good enough, that you're not beautiful. If you're talking about yourself in a negative way to other people, you've got to stop it. You really have got to control this. You've got to be truthful to yourself. You've got to realise how amazing you are and how beautiful you are, and you're perfect the way you are. Never say anything about yourself or your body that's negative. Oh, that's a challenge for me. But let me know in the comments down below if you find that one challenging. But that is what your divine masculine's asking, because they see you the same as you see them. You see them as beautiful. You see them as perfect. You see them through the eyes of love. You have unconditional love for your divine masculine, and that's exactly how they feel about you, because you're one soul. So when you are feeling good about yourself and feeling beautiful, your divine masculine will feel that within them as well. They will feel this, because anything you're doing for yourself that's positive, any healing or anything you're doing for yourself, you're doing it for your twin as well, because you're one soul. Your divine masculine will feel this shift, and you'll notice a difference in your divine masculine. So as I always say, this is a relationship with yourself. It isn't a relationship like a soulmate relationship. It's a relationship with yourself, because you're one soul, and your divine masculine is showing you and wanting you to find the greatest love of all, and that's loving yourself. So all the triggers and all the upset and everything you've experienced, it's all part of your growth. It's all part of your healing to get you into this place of inner peace and knowing your worth, knowing how beautiful you are, to find this greatest love of all, of loving yourself. And that's the gift from God, because the love you feel for your divine masculine is so passionate, it's so intense, so powerful, so magical that you cannot explain to anybody. It's unexplainable. That gives you the drive to do this work. Whatever triggers, whatever your situation you're put in, you will do it. You will get this, because God is guiding you, and the love you feel is for your divine masculine is encouraging you to do this, because you know that you can do this, because you just know it. At times you feel uncomfortable and you feel that you can't do this anymore, you don't want to live anymore, you just feel like giving up. So many different things that you can feel, but there was always some more strength that you can find within you, because this love you feel so strong, and it's the love. It is the love that you have for the physical person, but it's because you're one soul. Because it's a love for yourself. And as I said, when you're loving yourself, you're treating yourself with kindness. You're seeing through the eyes of love to yourself. You're feeling this this self-worth. You're helping your divine masculine. You're helping your twin as well. So focus on yourself. Try not to focus on the physical person. I know that's really hard sometimes, but just keep reminding yourself, the more you're being kind to yourself, when you're setting healthy boundaries, when you're when you're practicing unconditional love to yourself and to others, this is helping your twin. When you're in that place of love, unconditional love, and experiencing inner peace, when you're just being, you're helping your divine masculine, and you will see the results. You'll see that difference in your divine masculine when you're feeling inner peace, when you're feeling love towards yourself. And it doesn't mean to say that you're getting up every morning, going and looking yourself in the mirror saying, I love myself, and blah, blah, blah about yourself. That doesn't mean that. It means you're practicing unconditional love, knowing your worth, not allowing people to treat you badly, to use your voice, to trust in God. There's so many different things. But this is very powerful, this reading. There's so many things I could say about practicing unconditional love. And sometimes you don't realise it. And it can make you feeling quite uncomfortable as well, because you have to set healthy boundaries with other people in the 3D that aren't serving you anymore. Where you have to actually use your voice and stop those people coming into your life, or, you know, saying how you actually feel. Not allowing people to be unkind to you, or making the decision that that person's not good for you. That's practicing unconditional love for yourself. Even though it feels uncomfortable and it feels like you're not practicing love, because it could be upsetting the other person, but that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is you. And the more you realise that and put that into practice, and practice unconditional love, that is when you are helping your twin as well, because you're one soul. It's so powerful and so magical. So there is going to be a breakthrough. So don't give up. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Your twin wants you to know that. So your divine masculine wants you to know there is going to be a breakthrough. Know how beautiful you are inside and out. Everything about you. Everything about you is perfect the way it is. And feel this beauty. And let it radiate out of you and shine your light to the world. Because it's a beautiful energy to be in. And there is going to be delight, guys. Everything is going to be delightful. Everything, there's nothing to worry about. Everything's how it should be. Know how amazing you are. Know how amazing you are. How beautiful you are. That you're delightful. And in this picture, you've got 2 doves. I think they're doves, but it's 2 birds. The divine feminine, the divine masculine together. Let's see what it says in my book for delight. I haven't picked this card before, so there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to worry about. That's what your divine masculine wants you to know today. Number 7. This is spiritual number. Okay, the card meaning is clap your hands with joy and let your inner child play. Be silly or play hooky and take a day off. This isn't the time to buckle down and get to work. This is when you should be man, cat and spontaneous, have fun. So the more you can have fun and experience this delightfulness, because you have this knowing that everything's okay. And be spontaneous of what you're doing. Don't just keep being so serious and working so hard. Your divine masculine wants you to be more spontaneous and have some fun, and be in that energy. Be in that energy of just being silly, playing. Take a day off, and dedicate your time to just having a delight of things that you love to do. So let's see what else it says. Your soul wants you to know your spirit guardians are delighted when you're filled with childlike wonder, joy and exuberance. When just one person experiences true delight, this joyous energy radiates outward like ripples in a pool, reaching even the furthest shores of humanity. Your pleasure can rejuvenate you and can have powerful healing effects on others. The affirmation is, I delight in everything in my world and divine joy fills me. Yeah, so everything you do, feel this delight. Be childlike and be joyful, and radiate this out. Don't worry about what other people think. If they think that you're childlike or you're being silly or whatever. The more you can be in this light-hearted energy, childlike, playful, fun, and just being spontaneous, feeling this delight, not having all this burden of worrying and trying to figure things out about how your divine masculine is going to do this and how he's going to come to you and how he's going to speak his truth, blah, 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 that the divine feminines go on about all the time because they like to control. Let go of that and just enjoy life. Have some fun. Your divine masculine is saying to you today, have some fun. And everything you're wanting, everything you're desiring is going to be delightful. You're going to have these wonderful times with your Divine Masculine. When you just, this is a time where you just need to chill. You need to chill, but focus and trust. And by having fun, by letting go and being spontaneous and doing things and that you enjoy, is putting you in the right energy and helping your Divine Masculine as well. It's letting you let go of control. It's helping you surrender to this situation. And it's showing that you actually are trusting in God. You're showing the God, the universe, the angels, that you're trusting, because you're enabling yourself to feel delight, to have fun, because you're trusting and you're believing and you're not trying to control the situation. But the more spontaneous, the more fun you can have, this is going to be so beneficial for yourself, obviously, and for your twin. And that's what your Divine Masculine wants you to know. And, you know, there is going to be delight. There is going to be this breakthrough. Your Divine Masculine wants you to know how beautiful you are. And there is going to be delightful times. You're going to have amazing experiences. Don't fear. Don't let the doubt creep in and take you off track. Don't get engaged in all of the negativity, the doubt and the fear. Don't put your energy into that. See through the illusions. See through everything that's happening in the 3D. Work through them. Be true to yourself. Be in tune with yourself. It's really important at this time. That's the message the Divine Masculines want you to know today. And I think you needed that today, that message as well. And it's so beautiful the way the cards flew out. I didn't pick them either. So the breakthrough you're wanting, the Divine Masculines want you to know there is going to be a breakthrough. Stay focused. And it's so in reach, look. It's so in reach. You see the Divine Feminine here, reaching. It's so in reach. When you know how beautiful you are, when you can have some fun and be in that delightful energy, everything you're wanting, everything you're preparing for is coming to you. But this week, the feminines, I feel, have really been tested. And it's to do with the new moon in Pisces. I am going to do a reading for that as well, how it's going to affect the Divine Masculines. But that's amazing, isn't it, guys? That's very clear and very powerful, what your Divine Masculine wants you to know today. Chill out, guys. Have some fun. And that's showing, like I said, that you're trusting. Right, now I'm going to use Liz Harrison's deck, the communication of what your Divine Masculine wants you to say today. This reading. Let me know how you've been feeling this week in the comments down below. I'm really interested. I love hearing from you. Let me know how you've been feeling. I see you in my future. Yeah, they see you in their future. That's what they would communicate with you today. Of course they see you in their future. They have made this decision of what they're doing. They're preparing, they're putting everything together they've learned and what they know, they're putting it all into practice. They're still preparing. But they know that you're the future. They see you in their future. They're thinking about it. Thinking and visualizing about things, how things would be with you, how things are going to be with you. Your smell drives me wild. So they could be experiencing where they can smell you. It reminds them of you. So just put that one in your situation, how it resonates, because everybody's situation is so different. But that is a message for somebody today. Your smell drives me wild. They could have picked, you know, been somewhere where they've picked, you know, smelt your perfume, or a particular food reminds them of you. Or, you know, your natural body odor. You know, just put it into your situation. But that is the message today. So they see you in their future. Your smell drives them wild, and the Kundalini is rising. Yeah. So that Kundalini is still rising. Kundalini is rising in both of you as well. So they could still be experiencing this sacred love-making energy, sexual energy, because they're thinking about they're thinking about how you smell. They're just thinking about being close to you, and they're thinking about and visualizing how the future is going to be with you. So yeah, things are rising. Things are heated. They're feeling it, guys. They have so much love that they want to share with you and express with you. And the message they want you to know today is so beautiful, isn't it? So let's see what else comes out in my energy pots. Leap. They're going to take this leap because they know that you're in their future. They're going to take this leap. And every day they take leaps. Every day. Even though if you can't see it, if you are frustrated and thinking, what are you talking about, Zoe? Just being dedicated to themselves and being committed to this journey and doing their work and doing this preparation is a leap every day. And I feel the Divine Masculines, the Divine Masculines want you to know there is going to be a breakthrough. So they're going to take this leap. They are going to take this leap. And they're taking leaps every single day. Remember that. Even if it seems so complete opposite in the 3D, you have to just switch off from that. Take some deep breaths. And see through it if you can't see any change yet. But I think that you can feel it within yourself, and if you are in communication with your Divine Masculine, you can tell the difference as well. You can feel that shift within them. Marriage. So this can be many things. Your Divine Masculine has seen you in their future, so they could be thinking about marriage, about marrying you, what we know as in the 3D. Or they have this understanding this is a spiritual marriage, you know. Or you could be already married, like my beautiful friend Anna. She's married to her twin flame. So put it into your situation how it resonates. But leap and marriage has come out for the energy they're in. So they could be visualising about the future because they know that you're in the future. They want to marry you in the way that we know in the 3D. Or they have this understanding, this is a spiritual marriage, and they know that they have this understanding of this deep soul connection. It's so spiritual. They know, they understand, they're so conscious, and they're so aware, and they accept everything as well. They're accepting this. So let me know what that means to you. Let's see. What else would they love to say to you today in my communication box? What else would they love to say to you, the Divine Masculines, today? 2 came out in my hand, so... This came out in the weekly reading. You make me feel so alive. Yes. You make your Divine Masculine feel so alive. They just feel so amazing when they're with you, the same as you feel. However you'll feel when you're with your Divine Masculine, your Divine Masculine feels. And you just feel so alive. I can't put into words. You know what I'm talking about, guys. You're my world, yeah. You're their world. You're everything to your Divine Masculine. The same as how you feel towards your Divine Masculine. Your Divine Masculine, sorry. You're my world. How powerful is that, guys? Beautiful, beautiful reading. Yeah, again, I'm going to use, for you, Archangel Michael, because Archangel Michael is with us, really helping both divine feminines and divine masculines, cutting the fear and the doubt out, using his sword and standing strong and protecting us with his sword as well. All this nasty, disgusting energy you could be experiencing. So let's do this. What is the message for the person that's watching today? We know the message from the divine masculines, what the divine masculines want the divine feminines to know. So what is the message for the divine feminines today? That's what I should be saying, because I always say the person that's watching, but I know my audience is feminines. So let's see. What is the message for the divine feminines? Sorry, guys. For the divine feminines that are watching, what is the message that they need to hear today? Nice, clear message to help them stay focused, believe. What is the message? Sorry, guys. As soon as I do the shuffling, split the cards, this falls down. Right. Have confidence, guys. Can you believe it? Have confidence in this, in yourself and this situation you're experiencing, this journey. Have confidence in your divine masculine. Believe in your divine masculine. And it says at the bottom of the deck, decide to be happy now. Decide to be happy now. Have confidence. Have confidence in this situation. Everything is how it should be right now. Everything is how it should be. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's perfect how it is and how it's meant to be right now for this. Everything's always working out for your highest good. Even if it doesn't feel like it in the 3D, even if you're uncomfortable and you can't understand why something, you know, in particular is happening or what you're experiencing, it's always something for your, it's always working out for you. You're always being protected, and it's always to help you grow, to heal something. It's always just have confidence in yourself and have confidence in your divine masculine is the message. Your divine masculine can do this when you believe, when you align with that. Don't visualize your divine masculine how he was. Visualize and be in the energy of what you know your divine masculine is capable of being. When you look into your divine masculine's eyes, when you see through to their soul, you know who they truly are. You know that they're your divine masculine, and allow them to be that divine masculine. Don't allow old behaviours or what happened in the past to distract what's going on in your now, because your divine masculines are ready to take this leap. They are ready to show you their truth, and that is that you're the, you know, they were ready to show you their, you know, the divine masculines, your divine masculine. So have confidence in them, believe in them, and when we believe and we align with our soul, that's when we receive, and that's when your divine masculine will take his mask down and will come to you. But we have to be in that energy. We have to really just, we have to align with our soul of who we really are, what we really know, not allowing all these distractions and everything that's going on in the 3D to take away the truth. And I say this to you guys as if it's really easy. I know it's not easy. I'm on this journey as well. But it is as easy as that. But it's just the ego and the everyday 3D life that makes it so difficult, that seems so difficult. But we have it within us to align with who we truly are. We have that strength. We have that confidence within us when we just allow everything of the old programming, the old belief system, and that all just goes. And you're seeing things through the eyes of love. That's when we're really being truthful to ourselves, and that's when we will receive and align with who we truly are. So have confidence. and have confidence, you know, in yourself, because if you have confidence within yourself, you're having confidence in your divine masculine, because you're one soul. So what an amazing reading. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you would like a clearer message for your personal unique twin flame journey, just email me. It's in the description box down below. I'd love to do that to you, for you, sorry. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, because it really helps my channel grow. And like I always say, thank you so much for the donations, the comments, just your love and support. It means so much to me. I'm so very grateful. I am going to do a new moon in Pisces reading in the next few days. I think I'll do it tomorrow, so look out for that. And then I will do a weekend reading as well. So I hope you are well, guys. Like I said, I am thinking about you, and I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light to you all, and I love you all so very much. Keep believing and trusting. You can do this, guys. Have confidence. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?